think we must recognise what happened on the 7th of October so that we can support both parties to an equitable solution as good international actors. Thank you.
Thank you, delegates. Thank you, everyone, for that debate. Conference, we will now hear from our Secretary of State for Defence, John Healey. Thank you, John.
Conference, it's an honour to speak in this international debate, a debate dominated by the agonies of the Palestinians in Gaza, a debate in which we redouble our determination to work for the end of the Israeli offensive, the release of all hostages, the flood of aid that's so badly needed, and the two-state solution, which is the only hope of a lasting peace. And Conference, I'm proud to address you again as your Labour Defence Secretary. Proud after 12 months of change. We've given our armed forces the biggest pay increase for 2 decades. We've brought 36,000 military homes back into public ownership. We've announced record levels of support for veterans. We've won the £10 billion Warship deal with Norway, which will secure 4,000 good unionised jobs for the next 15 years. And we've made the biggest increase in defence spending since the end of the Cold War. This is Labour, delivering for defence, delivering for Britain. In Conference, 3 weeks ago, I was in Kyiv. I saw homes bombed, buildings destroyed. I met Ukrainian troops and drone factory workers. And I tell you, they are defiant. They are determined, fighting back Putin's brutal invasion. And their freedom is our freedom. A secure Europe needs a strong, sovereign Ukraine. And that's why we've stepped up UK leadership on Ukraine. That's why we're providing the highest ever level of military aid to Ukraine this year. And that's why we're leading over 30 nations in the coalition of the willing, ready to provide the security guarantees for when peace comes. And 1,313 days into this war, I'm proud that Labour, proud that Britain remains united for Ukraine. And Conference, our message to Moscow from Liverpool today is this. President Putin, you will not win. Stop the killing, start the talks, agree a peace. We will stand with Ukraine for as long as it takes. Conference, we are now living in a new era of threat, and that demands a new era for defence. That's why we're making this historic increase in defence spending. And with this Labour investment, we're making Britain more secure. And we're making defence an engine for growth, with a defence dividend measured in good jobs right across the United Kingdom. And defence proves that we are still at heart a nation of makers. Warships, we make them in Glasgow. Submarines, we make them in Barrow. Armoured vehicles, we make them in South Wales. Artillery barrels in Sheffield. Advanced drones in Swindon. AI systems in Plymouth. And those frigates for Norway, we start them across the Mersey here in Liverpool. Conference, with Labour's defence spending, I want to make Britain the best place in the world to invest and to grow a defence business. We will make more in Britain. We will back British industry. We'll back British innovation. We'll back British jobs. This is Labour. Delivering for defence, delivering for Britain. But you know, Conference, who won't back defence jobs? The Scottish nationalists. They refused to fund a new advanced welding centre in Glasgow. So I can announce today that the Labour government now will step in and provide the funding needed. They won't, we will. And what of the other parties? Are they any better on defence? The Tories. They left our armed forces hollowed out and underfunded. The Lib Dems, they cut the size of the British Army to its smallest since Napoleon. And Reform. They praise Putin and they put down NATO. Conference, we are the party that created NATO in that great Attlee government after the war. Now, we are the party growing jobs and growing the army, the party facing down Russia and strengthening NATO. Conference, Labour is again the party of Britain's defence. And as Defence Secretary, I get to work with some of the most outstanding people, day in, day out. And if ever you need reasons to feel proud about Britain, then look to those who serve our country to defend us all. Our soldiers on NATO's front line with Russia, our pilots dropping aid into Gaza, our submariners patrolling the seas for weeks on end, our sailors on the carrier, reinforcing and reassuring allies in the Indo-Pacific. And I say to them, we can't fix 14 years of Tory failure overnight, but Labour will match your dedication with our determination to support you and to improve service life. And that starts with better homes. You know, a few weeks into government, I visited a military base, and I saw the result of years of Tory neglect. Damp, mould, pests, a hole in the wall of a bedroom of one of the children. And that's why we've pledged 1.5 billion extra for military homes in this Parliament. That's why we've introduced a new consumer charter to drive housing standards higher. And today we go further, a new approach, forces first. We will offer our forces priority access, or first dibs, if you like, to new homes built on surplus MOD land, making home ownership a reality for more of our services personnel and veterans. Better homes, better pay, better lives. Conference, this is Labour, delivering for defence, delivering for Britain. This is Labour, just 1 year into government, much done, but so much more to do. This is Labour, making our country more secure at home, strong abroad, renewing our country for good. Thank you.
Thank you, John. And Now it's time for Shabana Mahmood, who will take over from chair from me. Thank you very much, everyone.
Right, hello conference. Our debate now moves on to the economy.